signs of a frozen, closed sacral chakra. Before the river was named, it already knew how to move. Before the drum was carved, the hips already understood rhythm. But what happens when the river remembers the mountain and forgets how to flow? If root is open but sacral is frozen, you may build structure but struggle to let the wild, erotic, emotional river move to it. Ground, root, and water. Sacral. Structure without flow becomes institution. Flow without structure becomes chaos. Before we begin, it's necessary to understand that everyone has different journey to make, and that means we have different paths to take. That also means we experience different things and also see different signs. Your journey and experience is the exam or test, or the key as some may like to call it, to your purpose, which is unique to you alone. You are safe. The ground holds you. The ancestors circle you. Your feet are planted in red earth. The root is open, but the waters are frozen. You wake up strong, but feel nothing. You speak wisdom, but taste no sweetness. You stand firm, but do not sway. This is frozen water. This is a silent drought. Inside the creator, emotions become theory. You explain love instead of feeling it. You analyze pain instead of crying it. Laughter visits, but does not stay. Desire knocks, but you do not answer. Ideas arrive like lightning. Visions descend like prophecy. But when it is time to birth them, your hands hesitate. Your hips stiffen. Your belly tightens. The drumbeat sounds correct, but it does not possess you. The melody exists, but it does not seduce you. The performance happens, but it does not consume you. You are safe, but stagnant, grounded, but not flowing. The root says, you will survive. The sacral should say, you are allowed to feel. When the water freezes, you live, but you do not tremble. A creative with frozen waters becomes an architect of ideas. Without the warmth of embodiment, the art becomes clean, well-structured, technically impressive, but it does not sweat the heart and soul. It does not moan. It does not bleed honey. The audience claps, but they are not undone, and slowly burnout arrives, because you are pushing what should be pouring, forcing what should be dancing, strategizing what should be seducing. Relationships begin to mirror the frost. You crave intimacy, but fear exposure. You want to merge, but guard your softness. You attract those who cannot swim, so you stay on the shore, safe, unmoved. The spirit remembers why the water froze. There was a moment of experience, maybe of shaming or silencing, and of rejection. A time you were told your desire was too much, your joy too loud, your hips too alive, your emotions too dramatic. So the river hardened to protect the child. Ice is protection without flow, by which it is not the life. Creativity suffers quietly. because sacral is rhythm, sacral is groove, sacral is story, sacral is sweat, sacral is the sacred sensual intelligence of all beings. Without it, the all is mind without body, spirit without dance, and fire without smoke. But listen, ice remembers water, and healing does not shout, it melts. You notice it first in small ways. Music enters your hips again. Your laughter becomes rounder. Tears come without shame. You breathe into your belly instead of hiding in your chest. You create us, and it feels like making love to existence, not forced, not performed, flowing. You stop apologizing for pleasure. You stop fearing softness. You collaborate without armor. You move without calculating how you look. You allow yourself to be felt, and your art changes. It drips, it pulses, it carries scent. It becomes river again. Root gives you ground. Sacral gives you current. Ground without current is desert. Current without ground is flood. But together you become fertile land. You become delta. You become the place where ancestors whisper through rhythm and the future drinks from your waters. If your river is frozen, do not curse it, honor it. It kept you safe.